Good morning, Tide fans. Stacey Blackwood from Tide Talk Live on the Believe Network. Thank you for making this a part of your day. I'm recording this early on Friday morning to hopefully get this out to you, provide my thoughts on what's been going on in Tuscaloosa over the past 36 hours or so. Maybe by the time that you're watching this, the coaching search may be over and, the announcement is made. But that's just kind of part of it. It kind of goes with what's going on and what we do. But before we go too far, please do us a favor, smash that like button, hop down in the comments, give us your top 3 options to replace Nick Saban as the head coach of the Crimson Tide. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. We're also free and available wherever you find podcasts, and we would greatly appreciate your support there too. I just want to briefly make some points this morning. Athletic director Greg Byrne really warned us from the onset that not to believe anything relative to the coaching search unless it came directly from him. So just keep that in mind when you read social media, when you read reports, from regardless of who it's from, regardless of how accurate they usually are in the reporting. Just tread lightly in those situations. So, whether it's what broke with Dan Lanning, whether it's what's been going on with Steve Sarkisian, or, any of the other handful of names that's kind of been thrown around over the past day or so. I would, like I said, I would just advise to simply tread lightly, because the truth is nobody knows who the actual target is except for Greg Byrne and probably Coach Saban. Because Coach Saban made it clear yesterday in his interview with Reese Davis that he has intentions of staying close to the program. And that means that whoever takes over as the next head coach, they're going to have to be okay with Coach Saban still being involved with the program. Now, we don't know how much involvement Coach Saban is going to have. He did mention he's going to have an office at Bryant-Denny Stadium, so he's not going to be at the Malmore Athletic Complex, but he will be at the stadium from time to time. So, you can kind of draw different conclusions or a few conclusions on who the target may be with that bit of information. But I'm not here to speculate on who the next head coach is going to be, because like everyone else, I have no idea. But I will say it's important to remember just a couple of things as we look at this coaching search. And look, I know everyone is emotional. I know everyone is running out of patience. But just remain calm. It's been, maybe 36 hours since Nick Saban announced his retirement. Remain calm. I think we're going to find something out on Friday, Saturday at the absolute latest. But just a couple things to kind of remember when you're looking at this coaching search. Number one, Greg Byrne is one of the most respected athletic directors in the entire country and has a really good track history of hiring excellent coaches. And I don't need to go through that list. You can look up Greg Byrne, who he's hired. He has done a fantastic job hiring coaches. Number two, like I mentioned, Nick Saban is involved in this process. So his track record of hiring coaches at the University of Alabama alone speaks for itself. So just remember those two things. And regardless of whatever name is announced as the next head coach, remember that it was not made without the stamp of approval from Nick Saban. So just keep that in mind. That is very important to remember in this situation, because I know everyone has a certain guy that they want, whether it was realistic or not. And look, this is Alabama. You're going to be able to get almost anybody you want. But considering the current climate of college football, NIL, transfer portal, it makes taking a new job extremely tricky, let alone you're replacing the GOAT. So this job is going to take a special type of personality. It's going to take a special type person. And so just keep those factors in mind once the announcement is made, because like I said, a lot of thought has went into this, and it's going to have the Greg Byrne and Nick Saban stamp of approval. And that should be good enough for us Alabama fans. Just keep those things in mind. And look, like I said, I understand that everyone's patience is running thin. And it's been a really emotional day or two for the Crimson Tide fans. I understand that. It's not only the pain really and the heartbreak of Coach Saban announcing his retirement, but then the unknown of who is going to take over for the GOAT. So just be patient. I think the news is going to break sooner rather than later. And, once the news breaks of who the coach is going to be, then we can argue about why the hire is good or why the hire is bad. I just think we should let those things kind of lie and be for the time being, because there's still so much unknown. Like I said, Greg Byrne said, don't believe anything unless it comes directly from him. So my advice to everyone watching this right now is turn off all Twitter notifications except for Greg Byrne. I think if you do that, you'll be living a little bit happier over the next few hours. But please do subscribe to our channel, hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of our content here at Tide Talk Live. We're going to be here every step of the way throughout the hiring process, and we look forward to covering whoever the next head coach of the Crimson Tide is. So cannot wait for that announcement. Obviously, looking forward to that so we can continue to provide content here on Tide Talk Live. Also, I want to give a little bit of an update on our co-host, Jake. He's kind of out of commission at the moment, but he and his wife, Cassidy, welcomed their beautiful baby girl, Emma Kate, early Thursday morning. And both mama and baby are happy and healthy. So that's incredibly great news. Excited for Jake and his wife, Cassidy, as they welcome in, baby Emma. And Jake, I know, and Cassidy would greatly appreciate any and all prayers at this time. But that's going to wrap up this really quick episode of Tide Talk Live. Like I mentioned in the opening, please smash the like button, hop down in the comments, and give us your thoughts on who the Crimson Tide coach will be. And if you're not already, subscribe to the channel. Share us with your friends on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Let them know where they can find Alabama football content in a different way. We're not here to report fake news. We're not here to try to be the first to report anything. We want to report facts. We want to report the truth. Whether we're first or last in that, we just want to make sure we give you actual facts and not some kind of circus of hearsay and anecdotes. So thank you guys so much for watching. We look forward to, like we said, covering whoever the next coach is of the Crimson Tide. Alabama's still Alabama. Got a lot of good players on that roster. Alabama's going to be competing at a high level for many years to come. This is one of the best programs in college football, arguably the best program in college football history. So relax a little bit. Enjoy the search. Enjoy this rare opportunity to look ahead to what's next. Nobody has enjoyed the Nick Saban era as much as I have, I guarantee you. But now it's a new opportunity for us Alabama football fans to see what could come next. So I look forward to that. I hope you do as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, we're going to be here every step of the way, whether it's, breaking news or covering the next head coach of the Crimson Tide. We cannot wait to do that here at Tide Talk Live. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, jump in the comments, give us your thoughts on who the next coach of the Crimson Tide should be. Like I said, we're also free and available on podcast platform as well. So make sure you subscribe to us there. We're now on the Believe Network, one of the fastest growing podcast networks in the country. So excited about that opportunity as well. But that's going to wrap it up, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys real soon. But until then, roll Tide.